We are live. Boom, boom, boom. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we're here. We're here. You're here. You're over there. Nothing? Nothing. Comments have not loaded yet, which is not normal. Yeah. What was that?
Just my Fitbit is in the bathroom.
Oh, I was like, what is that noise? Oh my God. Hey everybody, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Hello everybody, hello. Dr. Doom Chainsaw. Hello Scott, hello Charizard, hello Corey, hello Happy, Westy, Daniel M, Hayden Colrin. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right, probably not, sorry. Martin, John, Inhuman, Daniel, again, Alex, Hans. What's up everybody? Happy New Year, thank you Martin. Hulk and Namor may be home in Marvel Studios. Full Control, yes. Thank you, Daniel. I really enjoyed Pit of Consciousness. It's a good song. Do you think the new Marvel movies will drop except Spider-Man? What do you mean exactly by that? Christmas was good. Christmas was good overall. Got back from a long trip vacation, seeing the fiance, not the girlfriend, the fiance's family. But yeah, we're back. Heroes and Villains up. Heroes and Villains. New decade. Start of a new decade. I have not seen one bit of the Harley Quinn show yet, except for the trailer. Well, did I check out the second trailer? I don't know. I remember seeing the trailer. I haven't seen one bit of it yet. What the hell? The vacation was good, Charizard. Very good. Very good to get away from everything. Rumor has it Barry will disappear in part 4. I don't know about that. I have to highlight this. I'm getting a Katie Lots autograph. That's exciting. Why is it doing that?
Because my phone and getting text messages. I can turn off my Bluetooth.
Can you do but I want that Katie Lots autograph sent to me. Thank you. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm really excited for season 2 of Mandalorian. I feel like the first season was so good. I was blown away by some of the things they did in the show, and I'm excited to see where we go from here in terms of the ending, the particular thing they showed off. Oh, the ghost is here. Yes. What's up, Lucamus? What's up? Katie Lots, exactly. What's up, Trophy Munchers? What's up, man? What's up? Thank you for stopping by, man. Watch your Supergirl reaction more. Supergirl season 5 is not getting unwatchable, but other reaction will watch. Well, you don't have to tell me if you're watching stuff or not. It's up. That's your call. I don't need a play-by-play of what you're watching, but okay, don't watch the show. I have only played that first day of Jedi Fallen Order before we left, so I have not played much of it. But what I have played of Jedi Fallen Order has been very interesting. There was one part at the beginning where it's at first not obvious a dream sequence, but it is. And I kept hitting the button to open the door, and I'm like, the fuck will this thing open? I'm waiting for something to happen. Then I finally turn around and go, oh, okay. It's one of those things, because now we're in a hallway that's clearly not the train that we were on. So, yeah, that was cool. Now, Tempo, this just came out a little bit ago. I retweeted it. Apparently, it's not a trilogy, apparently, Tempo. It's apparently a series, because they're not going to try to beholden this, apparently, rumor, to a trilogy. Apparently, it is a series of films set, not 50p years, it's 400 years before The Phantom Menace, during the High Republic era, which is not Old Republic. So, I missed much. You didn't miss much at all, really. We're just chatting here, getting caught up in everything and all that. There you go, Doctor. There you go. And then you could tell there's definitely differences for sure. Where was that one comment? So Score out of 10 for Rise of Skywalker. Personally, for me, I would give it a 7, maybe 7.5. I wish I could give it higher. I mean, something came out today. I mean, it's been out there for, I think, for a bit, but someone had tweeted it at me because an article came out saying that there was some scenes of how Palpatine was back was cut. I'm like, because it was getting off topic. No, that's the main topic. Because once it's in the fucking opening crawl, and then you go through all this shit, Palpatine is the main thing. Like, the reason why everything's happening in the movie for the most part is because of Palpatine. How is it not the main topic to cover how he's still alive? Yes, Darth Plagueis the Wise. Have you heard the tale? Darth Plagueis the Wise. I get that, but still, for people that don't have that don't immediately think Darth Plagueis in Revenge of the Sith and that conversation with Anakin, yeah, you got to give some context. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well as well, Trophy. My favorite show I'm watching right now, I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but literally I just finished Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Part 2, which came out in 2019. Thankfully, Part 3 comes out later this month in January. The Ghost finished You Season 2. People are telling me to check out You. I haven't seen the show, but I get the gist of it based off what she tells me. And she is like, she's so mad at herself because there's no more to watch.
I finished it in 2.5 days.
She watched it in 2.5 days. And I told her, this is why the Netflix formula of binging is bad. Because look at Mandalorian. The Mandalorian had people coming back for more each week. And it just kept growing and growing and growing. More as it went. And with this, I asked her, like, how would you feel if every Friday or every week a new episode of You? She's like, yeah, I would like that more. So you can spend more time with the show. So I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, Reverb, it is awesome. It definitely is a nice thing for it's definitely nice for people to be able to see their comments and everything, so people know what I'm talking about. Because with live streams, I have to read it and I have to be specific, or else you don't know what I'm talking about. The Real Weeds, what's up, man? Happy Kappa with some coffee. If you tap that button and follow in order 66 times, a Palpatine voice will say execute. Is that true? Is that true? Is that really true? Would you say the Anti-Monitor and Thanos are similar villains? No. Because the Anti-Monitor wants to destroy everything. If you want to talk about Avengers Endgame Thanos, then yeah, at a point he switched it up. So yeah. Would you rather have a Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy or the Thrawn trilogy in the expanded universe? You mean in terms of which one would I prefer they done? Okay. If Disney would have bought Lucasfilm 15, 20 years ago, Thrawn. I feel like the actors were too old at that point to really properly tell the story of the Thrawn trilogy. But what I would say is this. Would I have preferred a Thrawn trilogy kind of intertwined into a trilogy of films that doesn't follow the books necessarily, but has that essence? Sure. But for me personally, I would have went in 2013, 2012, or whatever, way before The Force Awakens, and outline a fucking plan. That's what I would have done for a Star Wars trilogy. The Real T's asking a question I really can't. It's a spoiler, but I won't. All I will say, Real T, is my thoughts on Rey saying that. It's questionable. What do you think of the new Arrowverse lineup? Well, we don't have an official lineup yet because we know Arrow's gone. We don't know if Supergirl is going to get a season 6. We don't know if Flash is going to get a season 7. We don't know if Legends is getting a season 6. We think Batwoman's getting a season 2. We don't know for sure. We don't know if the Superman and Lois Lane show is going to get picked up. We don't know if that spinoff Arrow show with Mia as a co-lead with Dinah and Laurel is gonna get picked up. We don't know. But let's just say it's this lineup. If I was running CW and they asked me, okay, renew, pick up shows, which one are we doing for Arrowverse following season, the fall of 2020? I would go Batwoman season 2, Flash season 7, Supergirl season 6. we would do a Superman Lois Lane show, and I would pick up the Mia, Laurel, and Dinah show for a mini series, like 13 episodes max, and see how it does. Picking up for 20 something plus episodes that'd be too much. They did that for Batwoman. They picked it up for early 13 episodes or something like that, and they maxed it out to 20 plus once they did once the show started doing better. So we'll see. That's how I would do it personally. Okay. Lots of comments to get through here, so sorry guys. So what's up, Dark Bat Productions? I'm doing pretty good. I will not be reacting to The Witcher because I don't have time, but we haven't started yet. Trophy Munches, you is so good, but yeah, it is over so quickly. Yes. She was rushed. She was literally blazing through the damn show. Like she was getting with one episode, she was going to the next one instantly. And she kept predicting stuff. And she's sitting there going, I won't say spoilers in case you're watching You season 2, but she's like, I think he did this. I'm like, that's a fake out. And I was right. I was right. But then at the end, like the ending of the show, she's like, there's got to be a season 3 because the way they ended it, it's clear there's got to be more to the story.
But the main actor already...
He spilled the beans. Yeah. How long till Crisis Universe Part 4 and 5? Well, it comes out January 14th, back to back. So, yeah. I have streamed on Twitch before, Connor, but it's been a while, and I honestly don't see a reason to, because my fan base is here on YouTube, so I don't see a reason to do that. Could we see Mando in Clone Wars? That is possible. They could tie that in. I mean, Dave Filoni, he is a part of Mandalorian. I wouldn't be surprised if there is an episode and we see in animated form the same outcome of how Mando got saved. Yes. Do you know when you're getting married? Yes, we have a date. It's okay. Live action Disney Plus Spider-Man show with Tom Holland akin to the 90s image here. Shut up and do it, Feige. I mean, that would be good, but that would mean a major deal with Sony and a lot of money. Master Kite is coming along. We're currently doing visual effects. I should have done some visual effects today, but I didn't because I'm helping with my director who's been doing a lot of work, and we're in the production phase of getting the effects done, and I think after that we're done. But this is just for part 1. Like that's why the reveal of Master Kite: The Dark Path is the subtitle, because that's part 1 of because we shot roughly an hour film. And the idea is that we didn't want to put it an hour film live premiere on YouTube and have it. Yes, there are hour-long Star Wars fan films out there, but we feel like where we can kind of cut it and then have the second part, it'll still be a great watching the part 1. But when you watch part 2, I think it's going to be a better experience, but we feel like it's better to kind of space it out. So hopefully part 1 will be out fairly soon, like within the end of this month or into February, because we're doing visual effects right now and it takes time. So understand that. So we're trying our hardest, but it is, our schedules are crazy, and literally the director, his schedule's a little bit better now. So whenever we get part 1 done, he's probably going to take a little bit of a breather and then jump right into part 2. And hopefully, since he's already in editing mode, he can get it done faster. I'm not really sure. Depends on the scenes and everything, because there's a lot of moving pieces with the audio, making sure cutting and everything and editing is just right, because there's some stuff we ran into when we filmed Darth Zahn that we had major issues. So we really made sure we had everything we could. So hopefully it would turn out great. Hopefully. So far behind. Oh, Dark Bat Productions is yeah. Well, check out Obi-Wan series on Disney Plus. Google Hayden Christensen and Liam Neeson are in the cast. I don't believe it. It's not. I don't believe that we're going to get Hayden Christensen and Liam Neeson in the show, but I could be wrong. Ethan, it looked like it's going to happen. It looks like it's going to win my Patreon vote for this month. It looks like Joker is going to win. People are like, how can you not have seen the movie? You're lying. I haven't seen it. Hey, honey, have I seen Joker? Have I seen the movie Joker?
I don't think so.
You would have known if I would have seen it.
In theaters?
Yeah.
No, you haven't seen it.
Yeah, no.
You don't go to movies, that many movies.
Not often, no. And honestly, the people are complaining, well, you went to go see Maleficent, you saw all these other movies, but not go see Joker. It's because living with her, like, yes, I went and saw Rise of Skywalker without her because she doesn't watch Star Wars movies. But I can't just go all the time to movies and her
It's
just.
so tough living with me.
That's not tough. I just think it's more fair if we both go see a movie together, then I go see something that she's not interested in, and then she just sits here at the house.
I make him sit at home.
Yeah, she makes him sit at home. That's true. If that one will actually get a season 2. Well, I mean, it looks like it's going to. The ratings are pretty high on it, so I don't know. Have you heard the rumor that Dr. Doom could potentially be in the villain in Black Panther 2? Well, I've also heard that we're going to be getting Namor, so who knows? Did you see the secret cameos in part 4 and 5? I don't know if you're talking about they've revealed cameos or it leaked. I don't think so. Do you think Black Widow would set up the Thunderbolts? Yes. I think that's a very high possibility. Cancel all the shows and would bring back Constantine season 2, something season Rick Flag season 1. Well, Brett, I would not be a fan of you. Do you think Batwoman will have time jump? Well, Batwoman apparently already had a time jump. People have been mentioning this for a bit, that Batwoman had a time jump in the show. They referenced certain things and the show's not caught up. I'm thinking it didn't feel like it at all. So I don't know. But who knows? Superman or Superman in Crisis? Well, both will win. What do you think of the... there you go. Avengers gameplay? It's so perfect for me. I'm really excited for it. The first trailer, the faces of the Avengers looked weird. But I think they did a bit. I think the next trailer with gameplay footage looked a lot better. Yes, Billy. Unfortunately, his mother passed away. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty crazy reading that. I literally got out of the car with her, and Billy, I saw your message, and I'm like, holy shit. Because I remember you made that, I think was it a GoFundMe or something? I think it was like that. And it was, we had hope. I mean, something's going on with not a family member, but someone that has been close to me for a long time. And something's going on with that person. And I don't know. I don't know the outcome, but it's not looking good either. But Billy, I'm sorry. And I'm glad that, you fought as hard as you could to help raise money for that, because you never know, man. This world's crazy. So, but here for you, man. If you ever need me, man, Billy, message me, man. Undead, what do you think of WandaVision getting pushed over to this year? I think it's interesting. I wonder why I guess they're doing it because they're so far ahead in filming, and I'm guessing that whatever they're doing in the show won't really affect the timeline if they push it a little bit, because as we all know, Endgame pushed it to 2023. So timeline wise, it doesn't matter when shit comes out. So they're already filming it, so why not? Let's see. Oh, future wife ghost. You're the future wife ghost. She's so cute. Would you have gotten Disney Plus if Marvel and Star Wars were not on it? I would probably still get it just because there is a lot of Disney.
I'm the one that got it.
She's the one that got it.
I got it on my lunch break because I could not.
She couldn't wait. We were going to get it that evening to watch Lady and the Tramp. We did watch it. Luckily, the Flash wasn't airing that night. But if Flash was airing, I bet she would have said, "No, we're watching Lady and the Tramp."
Skip Flash just to watch Lady and the Tramp.
There you go. So, I think we still would have got it. But I mean, for me, it's a nice bonus. I finally get to watch Star Wars Rebels, which I haven't seen, but I know major events that happened in Star Wars Rebels because Twitter and everything, and I'm fine with that because I just didn't catch on, and I'm like up to episode 8 or 9 of season 1, and let me tell you, Star Wars Rebels is really fun, and I'm really digging it, and I can't wait to get to some of those bigger moments that I know is coming, and I'm ready to see that shit. Yes, I heard about this, Josh. That's why I'm trying to push myself to get through Star Wars Rebels, because they're probably going to announce Star Wars Rebels probably at Celebration. When is Star Wars? Can someone comment, when is Star Wars Celebration this year? When is it? Because we know, I think it's Anaheim or something this year. Regardless, they're probably going to announce it this year. They're probably going to have a secret panel or a Dave Filoni panel or something, or they'll announce it right before. They might announce it with a trailer or something, or like a logo, like an official announcement, a press release right before they have Celebration, and then there's a panel, and then boom, they drop shit, and Dave Filoni's there to go, Ahsoka's back, bitches, and we all freak out and lose our minds because Ahsoka's amazing. So I'm expecting that. So I'm trying to get through Star Wars Rebels so I can get ready for it. Yeah, Matt Reeves' Batman is starting filming. They're apparently doing second unit production right now, but they haven't officially started shooting, I think, with the cast yet. But we have, we're getting close. I have not seen Joker. Apparently, I'll be seeing it this month on Patreon. I have not seen Code 8 with Robbie and Stephen Amell. I have not seen it yet. I'm literally with spending the week before vacation doing a bunch of extra filming for pre-recorded videos, and then being gone since Christmas Eve to then New Year's Day, vacationing, no computer. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, and work being crazy in our lives, and we're trying to get through it all. There's a lot of stuff we want to watch and stuff we want to do, but time is not on our side. So I don't know about the rumor of Pattinson's suit because there's so many rumors of what it's going to be. I think we'll get an official reveal soon. I think right before they start filming, they'll probably drop a full official look at the suit, because my guess is they're going to be filming on like actual locations with his suit and with other people in costumes. So they're going to have to just drop an official look, because they were filming with Shazam. They were filming Zachary Levi in the Shazam outfit for a long time before an official look. And we saw amazing pictures of the suit, but it was kind of weird that Warner Brothers just didn't drop a fucking reveal to kind of just get past people taking like shitty pictures. Like, wouldn't you want, and like your first public viewing of like a new suit for a major character like Batman be an official reveal from Warner Brothers marketing instead of someone nearby on set taking pictures and they're not supposed to? You know what I'm saying? They got to be smarter than that. Let's see here. Lots of comments. Now, Scott, I want to say something that's going to be divisive. I am not really that excited for Birds of Prey, and I'll tell you why. They're using the name Birds of Prey in the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn, or whatever that subtitle. It's so fucking long. I like the footage we're seeing, but I'm not that excited because it feels like they're just using the Birds of Prey name when it really feels like a Harley Quinn movie. Now, more recent footage have been showing a lot more of the other characters, and that's great. I'm not really that interested. Same thing when you ask me, like, hey, are you excited for Morbius? No. No, I'm not excited for Morbius. I haven't even seen the first Venom movie, so asking, are you excited for Venom 2? Oh, I don't know. It's one of those things. I just feel like, I'm not saying it has to be exactly what I want, but if you're wanting to do a fucking Harley Quinn movie, do a Harley Quinn movie. You don't have to call it Birds of Prey, because the first little bit of marketing was just Harley Quinn so centric that, like, why are you using the Birds of Prey name? Watch the movie be all about the actual team itself and the group of them, and not so much Harley Quinn centric. My voice went out there. Then okay. But until then, I don't know. Probably. I think the Titans made a big mistake. The show? Yes. Yes. Charles Xavier in the Multiverse of Madness. Don't believe it. I do not believe it. It's too good to be true. Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter? No, he's Harry Potter. He's not going to be fucking Moon Knight. He could be. Who knows? Let's see. Load up the fucking comments. Here we go. Cillian Murphy as Dr. Doom. That's good to me. You think we'll see Oliver after Crisis? Well, on Arrow, yeah. He'll be on Arrow for a little bit longer, and then they'll be over. Yeah, Sword is coming into WandaVision. That's really exciting. It really is. How do you think they will do the Illuminati without Tony Stark? Well, the Illuminati's not confirmed, so I don't know. In your opinion, who do you think will be the standout character? It's going to be Harley Quinn, more than likely. Do you think War Machine will get a TV show or his own movie. I think a TV show is more likely. There's been a rumor for a long time that they're in early development of a War Machine show. August 27th and 30th, I guess, is Star Wars Celebration. Well, there you go. So maybe they'll announce it there. Vinny Vegas, dude, we need it, dude. I think I messaged you a while ago and you did not respond to me on Facebook, so that kind of hurts, Vinny. No New Year's resolutions, really. Just surviving until the wedding that's really it. What do you think will happen in Crisis Part 5? Everybody will die and the shows will be canceled. Over. Done. I don't know. Let's see here. That's an interesting name. Interesting name. That's all I got to say about that. Yep. Movie talk. Down the drain. Wish they would have the Gotham cast playing in the new Batman movie because Gotham's a bit. I could see what you're. Maybe. I think that. I don't know. People are saying how they wanted to see a continuation or have someone from the Gotham cast pop up in Crisis. It's okay. We don't need it. I would have been cool though. Don't get me wrong. Would have been cool. Do you think Matt Reeves will introduce Robin? Well, I don't think so, but you never know. Do you think Joker will appear in Matt Reeves' Batman? I don't think he'll appear in the first one. That supposedly they're wanting to do a trilogy with Robert Pattinson. I think if we're going to do Joker, they're not going to do him in the first movie. There's so many characters in this first one anyways in terms of villains. So they're doing Riddler. We think they're doing Penguin, even though that's not 100% confirmed, but we know there's Riddler. There's supposedly Harvey Dent, not Two-Face, supposedly is going to be in it. Catwoman. Who else? There's other people rumored to pop up that, I think would make it feel too bloated if you throw in Joker too, because that's a major character you want on its own, right? So maybe they used Harley since people knew about her, but after people didn't like it being Harley, so they're changing the marketing up a bit. Yeah, that's probably true. That is probably true. I feel like with the Harley, it makes sense because people know her from Suicide Squad. She was like one of the standout performances. People really, and like, of course, Halloween that year, so many people dressed up as Harley. So understandable why the marketing went that direction, why they used the Birds of Prey name, but then they had to throw in the one, Harley Quinn thing. It makes sense, but I feel like they really need to. They really just should have just done a Harley Quinn solo movie. I think that would have been a better approach, and then maybe set up Birds of Prey at the end, and then do a Birds of Prey movie. Yeah, it's funny because literally Dark Phoenix. It was called Dark Phoenix in the theater. Now, when you go to look at it on digital, maybe it's on digital, but I know for a fact on the Blu-ray it says X-Men Dark Phoenix. Like, that wasn't the title. The title was Dark Phoenix. Whatever. You think Blade will be R-rated? I don't think so, Deadshot. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think we're going to be seeing a R-rated Blade. I could be wrong. How do you think the shows will be handled after Crisis? Well, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be obviously some major changes in terms of, because I mean, I feel like there's still going to be some major changes because the shows are going to be drastically different. We know that for a fact. There's going to be some, because in past crossovers, they set it up in a way to where the conflict ends at the end of it, then the shows come back and we're good. And then we just continue on business as usual, a reference or two here or there, maybe. But with Crisis on Infinite Earths, that's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different thing that I feel like the shows have to change based off of Crisis. The shows have to go through a change, whether that means cast, whether that means basically where they're located in terms of Supergirl, because I feel like they're going to merge her Earth with Earth 1, clearly. I just feel like they're going to be making some major changes in that aspect, because I feel like if you just kind of revert it and go, well, we fixed it, Crisis didn't really affect too much, we're good, everything's fine, then why'd you do Crisis? if you're afraid to commit to changes. So they set it up at the end of Elseworlds that Crisis was coming. They had a year to plan it out, so stick with it. Stick with changes. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. More questions. Do you react to more movie stuff now more than metal reactions? Just wanted to ask if you're going to focus more on movie stuff this year. I've been jumping all around because with the Arrowverse shows on breaks, it gives me more time to do more stuff on the channel. So, I've done movie stuff throughout the years, and I've done TV stuff throughout the years. I've done music stuff more when I can. I don't know. It just depends on my mood, but really it just depends on what's coming out and what is interesting. That's really what it is. Will Batman movie ever have a Batgirl? They should. They should. A Darth Sidious origin story? I don't think so. I mean, people were saying how if they were going to do a origin story for Darth Sidious, they should do it as a Disney Plus series, as a like kind of limited series, 1 season, 6 episodes. But I don't think they'll do it. I don't think so. I feel like it's something that we've seen so much of the character that at this point, if they were to announce a origin story, it's like, again, it'd be different if he wasn't the villain of Rise of Skywalker. I think it would be different if they didn't do that. But they did it. Now we have to live with it. So, but I don't think we're going to see it. Do you think another crossover this year? You mean in terms of like with the shows after Crisis? You might see a mini. There was a rumor a while back that Batwoman and Supergirl were going to cross over, but we didn't see that happen. So maybe it'll happen after Crisis. Who knows? Oh yeah, I will get back in the Jedi Fallen Order for sure. What were your first impressions? I really liked Wonder Woman 84. I liked the trailer. Saw the trailer in theaters when we went to go see Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, and the trailer was awesome in the theater for sure. I'm really excited for it. And then there's also the fact that Patty Jenkins is like already talking about Wonder Woman 3 and a Themyscira movie. Not really sure what exactly that would be, but like there's already plans to do another. My guess is Wonder Woman 3, if they make it, which I'm assuming they'll make it, will be set in modern era and it won't be another prequel. Do you think the last 2 parts of Crisis or the last episodes of Arrow will see the Mark of 4 come into play? You bring up an interesting point because the Mark of 4 came into play last season in season 7, and there's not been any continuation of that. So they really need to bring that up. But I maybe we'll see an Arrow, the Mark of 4. You think there will be some major permanent deaths in Crisis? Yes. I'm not sure who, but I think we're going to be seeing it for sure. There are rumors of a Kylo Ren and Vader TV show separate, obviously. I mean, look, if Adam Driver wants to do it, I'm all for a Kylo Ren show. I'm all for it. If you can make an Arrowverse Justice League, who would be in it? For me, no Earth 38 people except Martian Manhunter, Green Arrow, Flash, Kingdom Come Superman. I don't know. I'm not really sure who I would put in my version of the Justice League, but for sure, Kingdom Come Superman will be in there for sure. Judas, interesting how you brought this up. I saw the first reimagining Jumanji movie on break at my fiance's mother's house. Jumanji, what was it? Welcome to the Jungle? It's decent. Now, you want to go see the sequel, right?
Yes, but no, you don't.
I'll go see it with you.
It's okay.
I'll go see it with you.
Okay.
She does this all the time. Last movie I watched 2019 was Superman Returns. First movie I watched in 2020 was X-Men. Good choices. Yeah, people are like, man, we didn't give Brandon Routh enough credit. Like, that's true, we didn't. When will we see the Darth Zahn sequel release? Is it this year? Yes. Well, you're going to be seeing 2 because we filmed an hour-long movie and we're splitting it. That's why when you watch the Master Kite trailer, the reveal was Master Kite, The Dark Path subtitle, because we are splitting Master Kite, the entirety of it, into 2 parts because So it's basically an hour long, and we just feel like it's better to kind of split the story. There's a lot more story in this versus to Darsan, and we feel like we found a nice place to cut it and to hold you guys over for a bit. So yeah, we're in the effects phase where we're actually adding the effects to the shots and everything that we need, and it's coming along pretty well from what from the director he showed me so far, what stuff he's working on. I'm also helping him with some stuff as well, easier stuff, because I'm not really too good with the effects, but I'm trying my best. Yeah, we're trying to get. We're hoping to get it finished, ready for a premiere at the end of January, and I'm guessing. Don't hold me to this. Guessing a February release date on YouTube, because we waited like a month in between the premiere of Darsan into the actual YouTube premiere of it on YouTube. I think we're not going to wait a month. I feel like we're going to get it out pretty quick. Now, there is going to be a final trailer before the movie comes out, and I don't know when I'm going to start working on that, because I do the trailers. But hopefully, because what I would like to do, put out the final trailer and then have a release date on there. So once the final trailer is about to drop, you guys will know the release date, because I don't want to drop another trailer and call it the final trailer and then no release date. That would be just stupid. I think Lila will survive. Maybe. I don't know. Who do you think should be the one to ultimately defeat the Anti-Monitor? Oliver, but that's just me. Beta Ray Bill should be in Thor: Love and Thunder. That would be good. Interesting choice. I mean, I think he should have popped up in Ragnarok, but that's just me. Batman v Superman 2020, Batwoman v Supergirl. Lena will probably say the Daughter of Krypton versus the Bat of Gotham. Yeah, sure. Well, thank you, Rex, for offering. Yeah, we you know what? Do you guys want an exclusive in terms of a thing I'm working on? If so, please type yes. Type yes.
No.
Yes. I'll give you guys an exclusive of what I'm working on right now. Something that's going on. Watched Rise of Skywalker the other day, and I like it. How would you rank this movie? I would say The Rise of Skywalker is like a 7 out of 10, roughly. Oh, yes. Exclusive. It is exclusive. I won't tell you the title, just because not ready to reveal that yet. It is a project that I wrote a script for. Now, it is not Green Arrow and Black Canary, Dr. Doom, but that is something that I'm still working on. This is something that popped in my head. Now, here's what's really interesting. Exclusive. Ready? Okay. It's not Green Arrow and Black Canary. That is still something it's going to be like a little short film. Hopefully we can get that done at some point. Stop it. So, here's what it is. Two things. Let me click off that comment so you guys can just see me. So, here's the exclusive. You guys are here. You get to hear this stuff. I am working on a TV show concept. Hit me like a fucking train one night. Just bam. And all these ideas came to my head. And I shot off all the ideas. I kept typing out ideas left and right, sent them over to my director. And I wrote the first episode. And I'm thinking 6 to 8 episodes per season. It is something there is some similarities to other stuff. I'm not going to say specifics because I don't want to get into too specifics, but I'm working on a TV show concept that I'm really excited about, and it's definitely different than Star Wars. It's going to be a lot easier too. I'll say this. It is set in the real world, so that kind of helps with locations and everything. But yes, it is an original show. It has some similarities to some other stuff that I have seen, but I'm making sure that I'm adding changes and things that are not like too close similar to other stuff, because I want this to stand out on its own. And I wrote the first episode. I'm going back and tweaking dialogue, but I'm pretty much happy with the beginning, middle, and end. And the hope is to have 6 to 8 episodes per season, and it won't be like big episodes. Like I'm thinking 13, 14, 15 minutes per, maybe not even that. Like some episodes will be longer than others depending on dialogue and stuff like that. But the idea is just to tell a story in a series format rather than a movie. Because I feel like with Star Wars, I feel like we've done pretty good with what we did with Darth Zahn and what we're doing now currently with Master Kite being broken into 2 films. I think you guys are going to be seeing how it works for this, but with this series idea, I feel like if we do it as a movie, there's so many things that we're going to be cutting out because there's a lot of things that I have to build. Because Star Wars, you guys know Star Wars, or at least you understand the concept of Star Wars. So I don't have to explain too much. So the main goal is to kind of explore characters, and these characters you guys don't know, like you don't know who they are. So then I focus more on that with characters. So with this, I have to explain character and lore to certain things. So it's definitely tricky, but I think I've done a pretty solid job. But the hope is that you guys are interested and you stick through episode 1, because I also didn't want to reveal and show everything in the first episode. I definitely wanted to kind of set up these 2 characters that are kind of the main characters and set up the idea of the situation and who one of these characters is and what they're going through. And yeah, so hopefully you guys will be excited because I'm not saying this is the next thing we're going to do after Star Wars, because there's definitely other stuff that we would want to do after we get done with these 2 Star Wars movies, Master Kite, split into 2 parts. But it's definitely something I'm working on for sure so that we have it. Oh, yeah, Dr. Doom, I told him. He knows what's going on. Oh, sorry, Canada. Sorry, man. Yeah, I told Carson about the idea, Dr. Doom. It is not a Game of Thrones spinoff series. That'd be too hard to do. Too hard to do. Oh my gosh. Nathan, we went to we flew to where my fiance used to live and spent, was it 8 days?
Yeah.
8 days there. So Master Kite 2, part 2 the end? No, it will not be the end. The idea is we would want to, the idea is that, the idea is to do a 3rd film at some point to kind of wrap it all up. But the thing is that we just literally, we made it, it was too much, basically. Yes, there's original characters in Master Kite. Yeah, for sure. Well, guys, I have to unfortunately cut this short. Something is going on. I have to do something. So thank you guys for stopping by. You'll be able to watch this back again for sure. But hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry that I'm cutting this short randomly. I know something's going on. I have to go fix it. So I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.